Valentine's Day is gonna be 2 weeks, so you know what that means. Love is Blind is coming back on with a new season, the most toxic dating show ever. The show where you meet something, you get engaged to somebody you never fucking see, and then live your life with them and wonder why the shit don't work out. And we are on season 11. Their website, they just dropped the cast bio. So let's look at these crash outs. Start with the men. First, we got Alex H. So does that mean there's another Alex that's going to be on the show? He's not bad. Very, very, very regular white man. Alex is 31. He's a financial sales. What the fuck does that mean? What these occupations, child? Financial sales and what? For who? Sorry. He's a Pisces. Oh, Team Pisces. Soccer is life for Alex. And now he's learning how to live without the game. Drafted by Minnesota United. Minnesota United. Was that a school? Oh, former Division 1. Okay, it's a school. Goalkeeper, never expected his time in professional sports to be cut short. I'm proud of being able to cut back mentally after 4 knee surgeries took away my athletic career. I'm proud of being able to come back mentally. Where were you? After 4 knee surgeries took my athletic career, he says. In the game of love, however, Alex is still hoping to score, especially with a spontaneous woman who will embrace his inner nomad. What does that mean? You don't got a place to live? What does that mean? Why are you a nomad? You're 31. Why don't you have a place to live? Why are you going from place to place? I don't like that. Fingers crossed, she'll be able to express Alex's worst habit, taking a sip from a water bottle in the fridge, putting it back, and then grabbing a new one. Oh my God, get the fuck out my house. So we just empty water bottles in the fridge. Oh God, he gotta go. Get the fuck out my house. I don't even like when people do that at parties. You know how expensive bottled water is? A couple arguments have happened because of that. I bet. In return, Alex promises to be his partner's constant no matter where they choose to lay down roots. What is with that? Why are you just ready to live anywhere? What are you running from? Are you in therapy? Are these people in therapy? Chris Colleen, these people need to be in therapy. Why don't you? I'm a rock, he says. I've been through a lot and can be strong when the chips are down. Sounds like you run when the chips are down. I don't know about Alex, but he a Pisces. Okay, next we have Alex L. Okay, that explains why we have it. Okay, there's 2 Alexes. That won't be confusing. He's an assistant controller. He's 33. Okay, so it looks like they're going with the 30 and up crowd so far. This lovable, smart-ass guy has yet to find his match in Ohio dating scene. Oh yeah, the season's in Ohio this year. I don't listen to country music and I'm not religious. So that cuts about 60% of the population. Do a lot of people in Ohio listen to country music? Is that a thing? Okay. Alex says, after 5 years of the single life, he's hopeful that another 40% is waiting in the ponds. Damn, is country music and being religious that a deal breaker? Are you an atheist? Nothing wrong with being an atheist, but is that your thing? But Alex will be keeping his ears open to the ultimate ick, a baby voice. It freaks me out. That's 6 months of trouble. Just stay away. 6 months of... These men are weird. Instead, Alex wants to meet a partner who's completely comfortable in their skin and doesn't expect him to change to meet their expectations. But be warned, if you don't get along with my friends, it's not going to work out. Why is that? Why is that? Are your friends assholes or something? Like, why? Why is that on your bio? Are you fucking your friends? Like, why, if I don't get along with them, is it over? What's wrong with, why is that even bonus points if she's down for yoga and if she golfs, well, that might earn her a different kind of gold cup. I don't know a single fucking thing about this man. All he talked about is what he don't like. He don't like country music. He's not religious. If you don't like his friends, then it's a no-go. He don't like big. This told me nothing about him. And this suit's ugly. Next, Brennan, 30. Okay, we're still in the 30 bracket. Why she has some random chick that's on here that's 22? Brennan has a simple motto in life: do hard things. Whether it's Brennan is an accounting and finance major. That's probably the most straightforward this occupation we've heard in a minute, and I still don't know what it is. But accounting manager, finance manager. What are you working? Payment process? I'm an overthinker. I'm sorry. Whether it's a marathon training or finding a soulmate through a wall, he doesn't shrink away from a challenge. Sounds like you like hardship. In recent years, Brennan has put in the work to become the most emotionally available person of himself. Learning how to manage my feelings and express them to a partner is what I'm proudest of. He says, don't believe him? Well, Brennan once wrote letters by hand to an ex-girlfriend on a weekly basis. That could be romantic. That sentence is very misleading. Was she your ex and you wrote letters to her every week? Because that means you stalked her. Or were y'all together and you wrote letters to her? And even that would get on my fucking nerves. Just talk. He's bringing the same dedication to and mindfulness to the pods, where he hopes to meet a woman who wants to start a family. As for the qualities his future children will inherit from their mother, kindness is top of mind. I want to meet someone who's soft-spoken, caring, and thoughtful, whether they are with me or a stranger in a coffee shop. Again, I don't know anything about him. And he sounds like he's a stalker. He's not bad looking. He's kind of handsome. His blazer's nice. All right, next we got Chris. Chris is 33, an account executive. Another Pisces. Okay. Whether he's crushing an Ironman triathlon or dominating his opponent in jiu-jitsu mat, Chris likes to work up a sweat. Okay. He looks pretty fit. All these white men kind of look alike after a while on the show. No offense to any white men. They just so middle of the road. The military veteran is looking for someone to match his pace on the treadmill, positive outlook on life. Okay, so he's very fit. He's in the military veteran. Okay, so I'm learning things about him. Okay. My best habit is being overly optimistic about any situation, he says. That's why Chris truly believes his soulmate is out there and waiting to be discovered in the pods. After his most recent relationship came to an end after 6 years, Chris is still searching for a lasting connection with an emotionally intelligent woman of his dreams. I'm gonna need somebody to interrogate on what happened 6 years. That's a long time. 6 years? You're 33, so that means you've been with this woman since you were in your 20s. What happened? Did I read that right? Yeah, I need somebody to interrogate that. And why aren't y'all married? And you're in the military. Chris is still searching for a lasting connection with an emotionally intelligent woman of his dreams. Blah, 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 blah. He has a cat and a dog, Chalupa and Cookie. So far, Chris seems the most normal man we looked at so far. Because at least I know things about him. I don't know anything about the other men. Next, we got Connor. Are these men related? Another Pisces. Okay. I'm a Pisces, so I'm not. I'm happy to see this, but interesting. And account management. These fancy a trip to Grandpa's cheese barn. Well, there Connor might be the guy for you. It's exactly how it sounds. Connor says about his family summer tradition is to visit the iconic Ohio establishment. All he needs is a ride or die. Where did you learn that word? I am so tired of white people co-opting these black phrases and putting them in the microwave decades later. When did they ride or die? When did white people start talking about ride or die? Partner by his side, and hopefully with a lactate in hand, one day he hopes to bring his own kids along, as starting a family is the top priority for Connor. I know I'm going to be a good father. I want little me's running around and teach them soccer. Heading into the experiment, Connor is expecting his mom's attitude to listen first, top of mind. Sometimes I ramble a lot. Yeah, I can tell he's gonna be annoying. So if she's too nice to shut me up, I'll just keep talking. Why don't you just stop talking? Thankfully, he'll have plenty of time to chat in the pods where he's seeking a woman who makes him feel secure in a relationship and confident. So he's the opposite. He's a chatty Cathy. We know nothing about the woman he wants. And I don't really know much about him. All I know is his family has this tradition to go to the cheese barn every year. And he wants kids. Pisces, we down bad. Devo, a loan officer. That's a straightforward position. Oh, okay. So you're the one telling people their credit not good enough. Okay. A Sagittarius. On the rebound after his last relationship, Devo is going full court press to find his dream teammate for life. Don't be shocked by the sports metaphor here and there because Devo spends most of his time watching and talking about basketball, football, and really whatever else. Does he play basketball, football? Why is he talking about sports he doesn't play them? Or it sounds like him and Alex H need to get along great. It seems that's what they're going to talk about is sports metaphors and shit. I don't want you to give up on your dreams and your passions. I want you to be able to support you. He says this marriage-minded guy is done dating just to date. He's searching for a goal-driven woman prepared to fully commit to a loving family. He won't seek a second date with someone whose communication skills aren't up to his standards. I'm not a mind reader, so when I have to guess what's going on, what you're thinking, that's an ick to me. No, you using sports metaphors for no apparent reason is an ick for me. Oh my God, okay. Yeah, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. I'm alive. After cruise was great, all that stuff. That's another time for another day. So one thing I learned about myself over the years is that I have issues with starting things and not finishing them. And I said in 2026, I'm going to finish things that I start. And I don't know whether it's because I could have ADHD. I don't know whether it's because I get overwhelmed. I don't know whether it's because I'm always doing multiple things at once. I'm never just doing one thing. But I say that to say is that one thing about TikTok is that people will be like, hey, where's the thing? Hey, where's Married to Medicine? Hey, where's Love is Blind? All that is coming. I heard y'all. But thank you. Do that. Because I have this thing in my head where I be thinking, child, don't nobody give a damn about your goddamn thoughts on these things. But somebody was like, where is the Love is Blind cast review? You were doing that. Okay. So now that today was my first day back at work. I went to the office today. So that being said, let's finish what I started with the Love is Blind cast reveal. Yes, I know it aired. It starts today. So Love is Blind aired today. I thought I had more time. I thought they came out on Valentine's Day, but I forgot Wednesday is their thing. So last time, if you recall, last time we spoke, we were doing the men. And I believe last time we spoke was Devo. Okay, so next we have Harmal. Harmal looks like Ramses. Harmal's 36. He's an ER doctor. Finally, a real job. He's a Virgo. He is an ER doctor because Virgo's an overachiever. So that means he's very focused. As an ER doctor, Harmal knows how precious life can be. And now he's searching for someone to spend the rest of his life with. My job and my life have deep purpose, and it's hard to find time to date, he says. But don't let the degrees fool you. Harmal isn't invested in labels. I've gone to college. I'm a doctor. I'm a professor. But that's not who I am. Outside of work, Harmal loves to do little romantic things for his friends. He likes to do little romantic things for his friends.
I don't think I like that in any instance. I don't think I like that if you're doing these for other men. Are you doing it with women? The word, I don't know if these are... Go to the dog park with his beloved husky Bronny and listen to 6 hours of music every day. Hermal sounds like a serial killer. After 3 years of protecting his space and heart, he is now ready to push past his fears and find a partner who loves him unconditionally. What are you afraid of? Sometimes there's a story there. Focus, right? Sometimes I wonder if I'm going to end up being too much for somebody once they figure out how much they care. Why would you be too much for somebody? Something happened to this man. Something traumatizing. The romantic things with your friends. I'm too much. No one thinks they're too much unless they are told they're too much. The bad thing is, so far, Hermal is my favorite. All right, I want to wrap up the men. Let me just shut up and just read this shit. Jordan. Jordan looks like that. Jordan looks like Jack Black, but 2026 version. Another Pisces. What the fuck? We are in this season. Known as the life of the party by friends and family, Jordan stays laughing through life, but he's never been more serious about finding a partner after 9 years of being single. I mean, I can't talk. I've been through heartbreak before, and that's when you start to put up walls, he says, for the right person. Jordan will open up and develop a pure connection with someone he shares values with and a sense of humor. Growing up surrounded by his large, close-knit family, Jordan loves to share his favorite traditions with his future wife, including competitive card games at Thanksgiving. I like that too. Come on, Jordan's a Pisces, card games. And walks his 6-year-old dog, Bo. If you don't like dogs, sorry, he was here first. I know that's the fuck right. And I don't even have animals, but girl, he was here first. If you don't like, Jordan wants to be a potential suitor, adding that he brought a photo album of the pup into the pods for when he gets lonely. I take it back. Jordan's my favorite. Not just because he's a Pisces, but that help. Jordan's bio and description sounds the most authentic and the most human. And he looks like fun. I don't know how, I didn't watch the preview yet. So I really hope I like Jordan. We have Kavan, the first black person. Kavan, or as a Kevin. We'll find out later. A Scorpio. Oh, Jesus. Kavan has been waiting for that sweep you off your feet moment, but he has stayed firmly planted on the ground. After 2 years of being single, this energetic go-getter is embracing the model to just shake the dice, to take a chance of love. I'm most excited about finally meeting my best friend, he says. Kavan has recently been on a journey to focus on his health and start a real estate career, and his last piece of the puzzle is having a lovely lady by his side. While he cherishes his group of guy friends back home, Kavan is sick of dragging them out of trips to sporting events. Being able to have someone to travel with and tag along would be amazing. It's an interesting choice of words. He says, tag along. Kavan can be a know-it-all at times. Ooh. Scorpios are know-it-all. Okay, I'm sorry. He'll be able to laugh about it with his future partner. Kavan had me, but know-it-all, Scorpio, real estate, it's a little shaky. All right, let's wrap this up. Kevin, a Taurus, bossy. Morning person, doesn't even begin to describe yes, Tauruses are always up at the crack of fucking dawn. His self-described golden retriever is fueling up. Why are these men comparing themselves to dogs? Before heading out the door, you can keep up. Kevin might be the guy for you, especially if you're a passionate person. I don't care what it's about, but I like someone who brings out their best self to whatever they do, he says. For Kevin, that looks like working with a local nonprofit raising money for cancer research. Every year, Kevin participates in an annual back ride fundraiser after losing his father to disease. And that sucks. While he hasn't found his soulmate yet, Kevin is confident that fellow Omni Homes will deliver. People think Ohio was boring, but it's not a flyover city. It's just a vibrant art scene, awesome sports scene, and awesome. Is Kevin the one that's with the accusations? I can't remember. Miguel. Oh, and Kevin is a certified public accountant. What the fuck does that mean? I'm trying to remember if he's the one. I feel like Kevin is the one with the accusations, but I'll double check. Miguel, software engineer. He's 32. Another Taurus. He looks bossy. Born in Puerto Rico, he's cute. Miguel is proud to have built a life in the U.S. after landing a basketball scholarship and then a job in Cincinnati, dating stateside. However, he has less successful. His pro bodybuilder easily sparks attention, but has trouble maintaining a flame with a serious and selfless partner. He's self-absorbed. Love is a commitment through health and sickness, wealth and poverty. There's no backing out of it when it comes to marriage after ending a 4-year relationship. He's found the local scene to be far too insular to make a match. Instead, Kevin drives hours out of his way for a dinner date, but won't waste his time if the vibe isn't right. Kevin is a piece of work. Within 5 seconds of meet someone, I know if I'm attracted to them or not. Congratulations, you have eyes. If he does find one in the pies, Miguel can't wait to introduce them to his family who loves to celebrate New Year's Eve together. Well, Kevin is self-absorbed. Mike, 7 months. I'll finish this later. I'll finish this in. I thought I would finish all the men in this one, but yeah. 10 minutes sounds like a good time, but when you're a yapper, it's really not. All right, let's finish what we started. The men. Okay, Love is Blind. Again, for a recap, this is Love is Blind, season 10, cast reveal, part 3, The Men. Who did I leave off with? Miguel, self-absorbed. Let's go. Now we're on Mike. Mike is 30, is a sales manager. Another Taurus. What the fuck is it? Taurus Pisces season? What the hell? What's that like? January. So like, if I was born a focus. 7 months ago, Mike left New Jersey. Oh, he's from New Jersey. Behind to seek new opportunities in Cleveland. I'm fresh to Ohio. He says, I'm proud of myself for moving somewhere that I don't know. Dating in the heartland, however, hasn't exactly done wonders for his heart. Michael typically meets women out of bars or on the apps, which he admits plays into his worst habits. He be fucking. I focus too much on the physical. He be fucking. And I tend to be picky. He be fucking. He says, noting that dark hair and a beautiful smile typically grabs his attention. While Michael was too immature to marry in the past, he's been working on himself. I always cringe when people say they're working on. Never mind. And his communication skills to make the most out of the experiment. What hasn't changed is his love language, which is giving gifts. How is that your love language and you meeting bitches off the bars and the apps? What are you getting them? Drinks? How is it? All he asks in return is for a loyal, genuine connection with a woman who won't mind a sink full of dirty dishes and the habit of biting his nails. And he's a sales manager. I don't like Mike. I'm not even saying I don't. He gives sneaky. He gives self-aware sneaky. No, I don't want to follow Mike on social media. Next, we have Parker. What the fuck? Ugly ass blazer. Parker is ready to meet the love of his life after taking some time to meaningfully reflect on how he shows up in relationships. In the past, he admittedly struggled with an anxious attachment style after learning what the heck that was. But he is now happy, complete, and secure. What happened? Are you happy, complete, secure because you went to therapy or because you learned that you have a focus? Parker is a dad to a rambunctious 1-year-old. Bernice Melton. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't bait me with children. And it's your fucking. I get people love their dogs, but don't do that. I don't even think he did it. It's the writers. Stop doing stuff like that. Just say he has a fucking dog. Sorry. However, is the owner of an automotive company. He rarely gets a moment to himself, so excuse if he is not the life of the party. I'm not always an extrovert. Sometimes my inner introvert takes over and I want to spend the whole weekend inside, Parker says. Ideally, by next summer, he'll have a wife to join his family's Sunday cookouts at his parents' house. My apologies for not posting the pictures. I really just want to get this out and get this out of the way because there's so many fucking people. Steven, 32, finance Sagittarius. Before even entering the pod, Steven has been dating on Love is Blind, dating with the Love is Blind mindset. The best relationships I've had have been based on personality first and looks for secondary. He says, after nearly a year of being single, Steven wants to lock down a highly social and optimistic partner with a deep appreciation for family. Save the sibling drama that's oddly specific. Because Steven's biggest ick is someone who speaks badly about their brother and sister. That is so specific. Why the brother and sister? What if my brother and sister ain't shit? What if my brother and sister always borrow money? I'm the only child, so I really can't relate to any of these emotions. I can't even relate to this ick, so I don't know why I'm speaking on it. That and discovering the girl he's dating has an OnlyFans account. That is oddly specific. What happened to Steven? I'm not even going to read the rest of this. Actually, I will. Never mind. While Steven was never lesser focused on his studies, he's very in touch with his artistic side. In his spare time, Steven enjoys painting and glass blowing, a hobby he picked up during COVID after his apprenticeship. Perhaps this budding artist will find his mute, but whatever. I want to know Steven's story. I don't even care if he finds a match or whatever. What happened to Steven? Because those icks are so specific. Anyway, Tyler H. Oh, another Tyler. A Capricorn, he's 32. Okay, so everybody's in their 30s. Thank God. Rather than look for someone grow old with, Tyler is searching for someone who can make him feel forever young. You can go to music festivals at 70 if you want. No one is stopping you. He says on Tyler's bucket list, crisscrossing the globe. He's already been to 18 countries so far. So his future partner better have a passport. Well, can you get her a passport? Damn. His wanderlust is part of the reason he hasn't found a mate in his hometown. Nobody wants to leave Ohio. A lot of people are pretty locked in, but you're still in Ohio. Whatever. Should Tyler find his forever travel buddy, he's prepared to live in the romance department. Romance to me is saving all the little details in my phone, like their Chipotle order and how they like their coffee, he says. In return, he only asks that she remembers his favorite beverage, chocolate milk, and won't mind his habit of late night vacuuming. Sometimes I do it at 4 a.m. Tyler sounds like a serial killer. No shade. Let's move on. Last person, Vic. So there's only 2 black men on this show, on this whole cast. Really kinetic? I mean, I get it's Ohio. It's Ohio, child. Vic, 34, a professor and a Virgo. Oh my God. And he has dreads. A 6 foot. And he opens up with his height. A 6 foot. Can y'all hold on? I will show y'all Vic. Can y'all see Vic? He gonna be a problem. And he's in the trailer. He gonna be a problem. At 6'3" with a PhD, Vic made quite an impression, but women tend to miss what's on the inside. People I've dated see me as Superman, and that makes it hard to open up. My biggest fear is being vulnerable and getting hurt. Originally from Brooklyn, the newcomer to Columbus, Vic is holding out that there's a partner who values his transparency, consistency, and overall security he can offer in a relationship. But he knows good things come to those who wait. I'm a slow burn. I'm gonna waste your time. Vic says, I'm not a golden retriever. I'm a Doberman. What is with this season and dogs? The fuck? Are the dogs in the cast? We just have to take our time and pace ourselves. Of course, the experiment could fast track him to the altar. But if Vic meets a woman with a strong sense of purpose and even stronger connection to God, he's more ready to commit. That's all the man. Who the man with the accusations? Who is the man with the accusations? I'm trying to think. I gotta look back on. I want to say it was Kevin with the I, but I gotta double check. I gotta double check, but that's all the men. I'm gonna try to. I might put pictures on this one. I don't know, but I gotta bang this out. All right, next is the women.